Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I want to bring you this video and basically discuss chemo-induced menopause. Yes, it's also known as chemopause, but ultimately it is menopause because the drugs that you're on affects your hormones in a serious way. I mean, for the ladies out there, um, basically it puts your ovaries to sleep or destroys them altogether. And if you know anything about menopause, that once the ovarian function shuts down, you are in menopause pretty much instantly. So basically that's what happened to me last year when I was going through chemo. One or both drugs I was infused with or injected with put me into menopause pretty quickly, I'd say within 30 days. And what I experienced was horrible, horrible hot flashes. So when you hear about hot flashes from your mother or aunt or friends or whatever, I experienced that hot and cold constantly, but very severely, drenched in sweat all the time, night sweats. Sometimes I'd have to wake up and actually change all my clothes. There's certain materials I could not wear. Silk was one of those. It was pretty dramatic, and it affects your quality of life. As you can see today, I'm wearing one of my wigs just to kind of demonstrate, wigs obviously are an option when you lose all your hair. But unfortunately, for the most part of last year when I was treating, I could not wear wigs. Half of my treatment was during the summer. It was just too hot, so I went bald. And then when winter rolled around, the menopause effects were just too dramatic that wigs were not an option for me at the time. Once I was done treating, I consulted with my naturopath, who I'd been seeing the whole time I was going through treatment. And as a reminder, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I also did conventional treatment. So my naturopath put me on a protocol of basically fish oil. I took 2 capsules of fish oil, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, but you could take it anytime, and a supplement called Adrenotone. And Adrenotone I purchased through Amazon. It's manufactured by a company called Designs on Health, I believe it is. But if you type in Adrenotone, Adrenotone, I believe it is, it'll come right up. I always bought it on Amazon, I believe 180 capsules or 90 capsules. And basically you take 3 capsules a day, so one with breakfast, one with lunch, one with dinner, 3 capsules a day, and finish the full bottle. And I'd say within 3 weeks, all hot flashes were gone. Yes, I mean that. When I say they were gone, gone, period. And basically what happens is Adrenotone resets your hormones. It just resets your whole body. And so I'd say right around November, I was put on that protocol. And by Thanksgiving, my hot flashes were gone. And I have not had a hot flash since right around Thanksgiving. And I share this information a lot with several of my girlfriends who are not cancer patients, but are older and are going through menopause and hot flashes. And I don't think any of them have tried it. We hear about Maca Root and Wild Yam and all these other supplements that a lot of women try, and some work for some and not so for others. But this really, really worked for me. It was just really a blessing. I'd say a miracle, because I had horrible, horrible symptoms. And I've included this information on a lot of the chat rooms I was in, a particular one on breastcancer.org. But, somebody asks the question, you tell them, and then, 10 threads later, somebody else asks. And, so it's hard to kind of keep repeating that if you don't catch somebody asking it by the time you're reading it. So anyhow, I just wanted to put that out there. If you're experiencing really horrible hot flashes, fish oil and Adrenotone, and you finish the whole bottle, will reset you. Now, this is after full treatment, though. I don't want someone doing it while they're going through treatment. I'm obviously not a professional. I'm just a woman like everyone else who's experienced breast cancer before and is going through this journey again. And I just want to get as much information out there as possible to women and men as well. and or someone who has a loved one or a friend that's going through this and needs help. Again, I experienced it. It was pretty dramatic for me, and I consulted a naturopath who was provided to me by the cancer center that I went to, and it was just great. So I'm putting the information out there. You know, once the hot flashes went away, I started playing around with wigs. Didn't spend a whole lot of money on them, and hats and other things. And it's all part of being a woman, I guess. I don't know. So I just want to leave you with that. And I want you to stay encouraged and stay positive. You're not alone. So many of us are going through this. And check out some of my other videos when you get a chance. I, you know, post here and there about the journey, and maybe you may pick up something from that that you can share with others. Take care, everyone. Until next time.